the cloud platform. So we have so many, such, courses that we offer on cloud computing. Similarly, we have the other emerging technologies like CyberSafe, which is basically, it's basically with respect to how you can go ahead with the cyber, security domain again as well, right? So CyberSafe first responder, when you'll be working as the responding team to the attacks and everything, and IoT security practitioner, AI practitioner. So these are some of the trainings that we basically give to our candidates who come to us. uh, with this, we conclude here. I conclude here. Okay. So we have with us one of our trainers who will be training. I mean, who will be giving you more details about a course that we offer at retail level, and as well as corporate level, which is CCNA. So he will be there. He will be joining us now. Who will be sharing with us uh, what are the contents of the course and how the courses, how the concepts are distributed and things like that. What are the necessaries? What's the do's and don'ts in with that course? Okay. And before I hand it over to our trainer, I would just like to introduce him. And before that, if you guys have any information, if you want any further information with regards to this, you can please visit our website, which is gitinfo.com, and you can get as much as information you can. So there you can find out what are the various courses that we are offering. We have n number of courses, guys. Believe me, you can make your career, you can take your career to the next level in the field of networking and cybersecurity. Believe me. So just you need to do is just log on to it and get in touch with us. We would help you, guide you, and will help you build your career in that respective domain. So now we have with us Saif, Mr. Saif, who is the technical trainer at GIT. He will be talking to us about CCNA. So he's a Cisco certified instructor. So he will be sharing us few of the things about CCNA, the requirements, and what is it all about. Okay, let's have a word with him. Okay. Over to you, Saif. Uh, thank you so much, guys. Let me stop sharing.
Okay, so hi everyone. Good morning. Okay, thank you, Sultan. Okay, it was a nice introduction. Okay, whatever you have given. Okay, so directly coming to myself, my name is Saif, and I have 7 plus experience in networking and cybersecurity as well. Okay, and I'm a full-time trainer in GIT, working as full-time trainer in GIT Institute, and I'm a corporate trainer as well. I have delivered a lot of corporate trainings for different organizations like for Vodafone, for HCL, Wipro, okay, for these organizations, and even I have delivered trainings for Cisco employees also who are in the fresher level, okay, and I have delivered trainings even for our Indian Air Force as well in different locations, okay, throughout the India, and we GIT will also provide the courses and different programs throughout the world also, okay, and yeah, coming to the Cisco, I think you guys are able to see my screen. Just confirm me.
Saif, we are not able to see your screen. I think you're not sharing it yet.
Just give me
Okay,
one moment.
Sultan, can you make Mr. Saif the host?
I'll do that. I'll do that.
Yes, we can see the screen now.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so is my screen is visible now? Can you just confirm me?
Yes, Saif, it is.
Okay, yeah. Thank you. Okay, so Coming to Cisco, Sultan has explained very good about Cisco and our GIT institution. Okay, so Cisco is one of the American technology, okay, who is going to provide different products and services, okay, throughout the like computer networking products, all these things. Okay, so it is one of the manufacturer throughout the globe. Okay, so different products and services provided by Cisco we have. So Cisco is it provides not only for enterprise network like for the data center, for the enterprise networks and service provider network, and even for small office networks also Cisco provide uh, different types of services. Okay, so the IT products and some of the IT products and services provided by Cisco, okay, they are like network services, okay, networking services like different types of routers, switches, servers, okay, security devices like firewall, okay, FTD. My screen is not visible. Sultan, can you just confirm me? Is my screen is visible?
Saif, I think you're not sharing the complete screen. Can you just share it so that, yes, thank you so much. Just reshare it so that it becomes clear.
Is it okay now?
Yes, now it's visible completely.
It's okay. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for the confirmation. Okay. Okay, so Cisco provides different products and services. So some of the services they provide like different types of networking services, like different devices like routers, different versions we have, okay, which we use in the normal small office networks we can use, or which we can use in the enterprise networks, okay, in the data centers also, and switches. And coming to the servers also different types of services, okay, UCS servers, and we have CUCM for voice, okay, VoIP services I have listed here, right? So Cisco will provide CUCM service also, which we use for telecommunication products, okay, and it also provides the hosted collaboration solution also, which is like you can say Cisco unified management, or you can say UCS servers, okay, unified Cisco unified mobility, okay, Cisco unified presence, Cisco unified communication connection, okay, different types of services, even for Cisco WebEx also, okay, which we are attending, which we have connected to the meeting now, okay. So different products and services it provides, okay. And coming to the certifications, this is one of the main part of the certifications, like part of the Cisco, which they are going to provide different certifications here, okay. So there are mainly 5 certifications are there, which is provided by the Cisco. The first level of certification is CCENT, okay, where you are going to learn about the basics of networking, okay, like what is mean by OSI, what is mean by what is how the communication happens from source and destination, okay, what are the different ranges of IP addresses we have, okay, like class ABC, different range of IP addresses, some of the basics, and purpose and functions of network devices, different types of transmission media like cables, connectors. So all these things we are going to learn in the first level of certification, that is CCENT, okay. So coming to the second level of certification, which is provided by Cisco, Cisco Certified Network Associate, we can call it, you can also call it as CCNA. So here we'll be more concentrating on this, okay, in the upcoming slides. But CCNA will tell you about different devices, like how to, what are the different types of features and protocols we can configure in the routers, okay, and what are the features supported by the switches, different versions of switches, okay, how we can use them. So all these things we'll learn in CCNA, okay, about routing and switching. And we'll discuss something like some of the services also, like ACL, access control list, okay, and the NAT kind of things, okay, network address translator, okay, DHCP, HSRP, TFTP, triple A. So these kind of different services, wireless also and automation also. Okay, so different modules we have. So we'll go through that. Okay, but CCNA will just tells you about it is the introduction, like it is the entry point of in the Cisco certifications. Okay, so some of the basic things we'll cover in CCNA. Coming to CCNP, Cisco Certified Network Professional. Okay, so uh, we can also can call it as Encore also, where you are going to implement some of the core technologies. Okay, like VRF. What is VRF? What is CEF? Okay, so these kind of technologies we'll discuss in CCNP. So CCNP is more about advanced level of routing and switching we'll discuss. Okay, and advanced level of services also we'll discuss in CCNP, and even troubleshooting also we are going to learn in CCNP itself. Okay, so coming to the fourth certification, that is CCIE, Cisco Certified Infrastructure Expert. We can also call it as SCORE as well. Okay, where you are going to implement some of the security core technologies like what is SSNGFW, FTD, okay, SD-WAN, and we have ICE, we have ESA, WSA, okay, VPN. So different security core related technologies we are going to learn in CCIE. Okay, so, and we have the last certification, that is CCAR, Cisco Certified Architect, who is going to design the infrastructure in different tiers. Okay, so this is totally about the designing of the infrastructure, CCAR. Okay, but the main certification, you can say the expert level of certification, that is CCIE. Okay, if you want to be good in CCIE, so you have to go through the different certifications in Cisco, that is CCNA, CCNP, and then CCIE. Okay, so these are a different level of certifications I have listed here. Okay, provided by Cisco. And now if we double click on CCNA, if we go through CCNA, what are the topics we are going to cover in this program? Okay, so first we'll see what is CCNA and why it is used. What are the benefits will be there if you do CCNA? Okay, so CCNA is one of the entry level of the networking certifications which is provided by Cisco. Okay, so whatever I have listed now, CCNA, CCNP, CCIA, all these things. Okay, so it will take you to the roles like a network specialist, okay, network administrator, and network engineer you will become. Okay, if you go through CCNA, if you start with CCNA. And so this CCNA certificate, it will enable for you to understand like a deep understanding of your network, how the network is processing in your LAN, WAN also. Okay, and it will help you in for your career also to build up new technologies. Okay, if you want to go to CCIE level also, you have to be good in the basics, right? So that is CCNA, you have to be clear with this. It will improve your career also for different types of promotions and new job opportunities. All these things will be good. Okay, if you guys go through this CCNA. Okay, so if you want to take certification of this program, CCNA program, so you have to pass one of the Cisco certification exam, that is 200-301. Okay, so this is the exam code of CCNA. Okay, so for more information about this, about the certification and the joining to course, all these things, you can contact to our GIT management. Okay, so next, coming to the benefits, what are the benefits we'll get if um, you take this CCNA certifications? Okay, so you will be up to date with all the skills, even it is in CCNP level also or CCIE level also. You'll be updated with all the skills. Okay, and higher salary level will be there. Okay, you can skip some of the entry level jobs like desktop engineer, L1 engineer will be the right. So these kind of jobs you can skip and directly you can go to L2 level. Okay, L2 level of jobs where you are going to access different types of devices, routers, which is you will get access. Okay, so it helps you for job hunting also, easy to hunt jobs and promotions and career opportunities, endless career opportunities will be there because CCNA is just the entry point. You have CCIE also. Again, in like CCNP, you have different consultations like NRC, Advanced Routing and Switching, SD-WAN. So these kind of again consultations we have in CCNP also, and we have security related consultations we have in CCIE as well. Okay, so you will get endless opportunities for this, and personal satisfaction also will be there. Why? Because you guys will be taking access to all the devices, routers, switches and firewalls, these kind of devices, and you will be configuring in that devices. Okay, and you can verify what is going on in your network. Okay, and it will be like whatever you're going to configure in the devices, it will be like once you do troubleshooting all these things. So if you work on it, then you will understand how it is going to work. Okay, so self satisfaction also you will get based on this. So coming to the contents, what are the topics, or you can say the chapters we are going to cover in this program, CCNA program. We have totally 6 chapters we have, which is provided by Cisco, official Cisco. Okay, even you can go to the Cisco website also, and you can check about the CCNA syllabus. So we, the GIT, will follow all the official syllabus itself. Even it is related for cyber security also, even for Cisco also. Okay, so here are the some of the like I have listed all the modules here. What we are going to cover in CCNA, it is from official Cisco website itself. Okay, so so we have network fundamentals, network access, which is you can also call it as switching. Okay, the switching related things, switching related configuration features, all these things we will discuss in this module, second module. And we have IP connectivity, the third module, where it is going to tell you only about routing. Okay, what is a router, how it is going to work, different purpose and functions of routers, and what are the routing protocols we can configure and troubleshooting. So all these things we will will discuss in this module. And we have fourth module, IP services. So this is totally about some of the services like just now I have told you, right, that is ACL, NAT, DHCP, HSRP, NTP. Okay, and TFTP, port security. So these kind of services, how to implement and how to secure. It is nothing but services also and security as well. So all these things we'll discuss in this module 4. And we have security fundamentals and wireless also they have introduced here. In the previous CCNA there was wireless was not there, wireless and automation was not there. But so now they have introduced a new CCNA. So in that they have added this 2 more modules, that is wireless also and automation also. Okay. So coming to this fifth module, we'll discuss some of the security fundamentals, which is related to some basics of cyber security also. Okay, some of the definitions like different types of basic attacks. Okay, and some of the terminologies like hack value, zero-day attack. Okay, different types of hacker classes, and some of the security related features. Okay, security related terminologies we'll discuss here. And coming to wireless, so in the wireless, we will discuss some of the like wireless access point. What is access point? What is mean by wireless access point? Okay, and how the wireless devices will communicate with each other. So these things we will discuss. Some of the theory we'll discuss here, and we have a couple of labs also we have in this wireless module. Okay, and coming to the last module, this is totally about automation. Okay, so automation and programmability. Okay, so we'll go through this in the upcoming slides. Okay, so as of now, CCNA is going to more concentrate on the first module will be totally about the basics, where you are going to where we'll be discussing about IP addresses, OSI, communication, all these things. And more it is going to concentrate on these 2 modules, which is routing and switching. Okay, routing and switching, network access and IP connectivity. Then we have some of the basics we will discuss in IP services. Okay. So next, so if we double click on this, the first module, if we go through the first module, what are the things we are going to discuss here? Okay, so network components like the purpose and functions of routers and switches, the basics, how to configure, how to log in into the devices, how to log in into routers and switches, and how many types are there to log in, how to access the network devices. Okay, network topologies also we'll discuss here, like 3 tier, 2 tier, spine and leaf architecture. Okay, we'll discuss in this same first module, and we'll be discussing about some of the physical interfaces and cabling also, like LAN, MAN, LAN interfaces, WAN interfaces, like serial interfaces. Coming to the LAN interfaces, what are the things we have? Fast Ethernet, gigabit kind of interfaces. Okay, and we'll be discussing about different types of cables also, like what is mean by console, straight through, crossover. Okay, coaxial, why it is used. So different types of cables also we'll discuss in this module. Okay, and coming to we'll be discussing about IPv4 and IPv6 also. IPv4 classes, different types of IPv4 classes, like class ABC. Okay, and coming to IPv6 also, what is IPv6, and types of IPv6 addresses, multicast, unicast, all these things. Okay, so totally about this module, it goes through only the basics of networking. Okay, so same way we have the next module, which is the second module, network access. uh, I'm getting some of the disturbance. Any questions do you have, all of you guys? Please mute yourself. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for helping the session. Okay, so my screen is visible, right? Okay, thank you. So coming to the second module, we'll be concentrating more on the switching part here, network access. Okay, so what is mean by VLAN, different types of VLANs, how to create the VLANs, okay, how to deploy it on the switches, and we'll be discussing about inter switch connectivity also, like inter VLAN routing, you can say, how to communicate between two VLANs. So VLAN is nothing but you are going to divide the switch here. Okay, one physical switch you will divide into multiple virtual switches here, and how to communicate in between the virtual switches also we'll discuss in this network access, and we'll be discussing about some of the layer 2 protocols also. Okay, and some other concepts, some other features in the switches, that is ether channel, STP, spanning tree protocol, RSTP, that is rapid spanning tree protocol operations. Okay, so this covers totally about the switching. Okay, only switching part of the CCNA. Okay, so different types of wireless architectures, Cisco wireless architectures, AP modes, like access point modes, how the access point works, and how it is going to get the IP address, how it will provide the IP address, and why it is used. We'll discuss here. Okay, and we'll be discussing mainly on WLC also, wireless LAN controller. Okay, how to log in into this device and why it is used, what is the capacity. We have different types of WLCs are there, like 2504, 3504. Okay, so based on the series numbers, the devices they will support. Okay, so if we use, for example, if we have 2504 WLC, it can support maximum 15 access points. Okay, if we have 3504 kind of WLCs, where they are going to support 150 access points also. Okay, so mainly these kind of devices, WLC, it is used in data center kind of environment. Okay, so one of the major module in this CCNA, that is IP connectivity. Okay, which is going to concentrate more on routing services here. Okay, routing protocols here. So in this module we'll be discussing about routing tables. Okay, what is a router, how many tables it is going to maintain, how it is going to find out the best path. Okay, how it is going to make the decision, all these things. Okay, and configuring of IPv4, how to configure IPv4, IPv6 static addresses in the router we'll discuss here, and different types of routing protocols also, how to configure them and how to troubleshoot, we will discuss in this module. So some of the routing protocols are nothing but OSPF, EAGRP, RIP, okay, BGP. Okay, so these kind of routing protocols we'll discuss here, and we'll be discussing about some of the redundancy protocols also, which is known as FHRP, first hop redundancy protocol, okay, which is used for redundancy kind of purpose, okay, uh, standby and failover purpose. So in these again, FHRP is, it is like different flavors we have in this. Like we have HSRP is there, VRRP, GLBP. So these kind of different services it is going to provide. Okay. So those kind of things we'll discuss here in this module 3. And coming to module 4, this is totally about IP services, where actually like before I have already listed like how to configure NAT, ACL, NTP, network time protocol, DHCP, okay, dynamic host configuration protocols, DNS, SNMP, syslog protocol, okay, and how TFTP works, describing of TFTP, okay. So in all the modules, for the first module, we don't have any labs for this, okay. So this covers totally about theory here. From the second module, we have different labs we have, okay. All the switching related labs we are going to configure in this, okay. We have different tools for that. I'll come to that, okay. So switching, and we'll be configuring routing also for the third module, and fourth module also we have labs, and for the even for the fifth module also, wireless also we are going to configure the couple of labs we have. So all the labs we are going to perform in maximum, okay, in the we'll be doing in Cisco Packet Tracer, okay, which is one of the tool provided by Cisco itself, and we'll be performing all the labs in our GIT premises also, okay. We used to build the physical labs here as well, okay. So here also you guys can practice all the labs, okay. Okay, so coming to this fifth module we have, so this tells you about some of the security concepts, like what is mean by threat means, I think maybe some of you guys are from networking background, or some of you are experienced, or maybe you are freshers, I'm not sure. Okay, so different types of threats, like you can say risks also, different types of risks, and mitigation, how to mitigate them, physical access controls, how to provide physical access controls, password policies, access control lists, okay, ACL, you can also call it as ACL, layer 2 security features, like we have port security kind of thing, okay, layer 2 security features, and wireless security protocols like WAP, WPA2, WPA. Okay, so different kind of wireless security protocols also. Okay, some of the basics we will learn in this module. Okay, and coming to the last module of CCNA, that is automation and programmability. So this is nothing but comparing between the traditional network and the controller based network. Okay, so whatever we have discussed now, coming to the second module, okay, second module, third module, fourth and fifth modules, all these modules we have labs also included. So we have to perform the manually, you have to take access of all the devices, and you have to configure in the devices. So we can also call these things as a traditional network, okay, where the admin, or the where the user is going to log in into all the devices, and he is going to configure the devices. Okay, if you have the devices in different locations or different branches you have, so the user has to go to all the locations and you have to configure. So this is called as traditional network. So automation is totally about controller based network here, where all the end devices, all the branches are connected to one centralized point here. Okay, we can also call it as SDN. Okay, so SDN, SD-WAN kind of things we are going to discuss in automation. Okay, so in the automation, it is about like some of the programmability also is going to add here. Okay, not in much deeper here, some of the basics of Python. Okay, so these kind of things we will learn here, some basics. Okay, so this is like if you want to configure IP address also in the router, so we are going to create a script for that, Python script something. So using script, how to upload into the router using the software script. You are going to configure the router, okay, all every each and every thing, like it can be IP address, it can be routing protocol, okay, it can be password, anything. So for all these things, in the automation, you are going to create a script for that, and you are going to upload all the script. You are going to push the script in the routers, okay, in the traditional network, okay. So this is called as automation, okay. So I think all of you guys clear with this about whatever I have presented you about all the different types of modules what we are going to learn in CCNA. Okay. So the total goal of this program will be to provide the skills, knowledge and skills, okay, about the routers and switches. More about routing and switching will be concentrating here. Okay, so how to install, how to configure, how to operate them in the small networks also, or in the large kind of networks also, you will learn in CCNA. Okay. So coming to the last, I have given some of the tools also here. Tools what we are going to use in CCNA. So maximum we will be concentrating more on first three tools here. The first one is PuTTY and Cisco Packet Tracer, and GNS3 also will use in CCNA. And coming to EVNG, so we can include this also in CCNA, but actually this needs more configuration. Okay, this needs a server also. We have to install this tool EVNG in a server, then only we can access it. Okay, because it needs more configuration. Okay, more number of RAM, storage, all these things. Okay, so this is like this you guys will learn when you come to CCIE level. Okay, so PuTTY is one of the application. So mainly this is used for login. Okay, if you have any network devices, like it can be firewall, routers, switches. So how to log in into these kind of devices will be you are going to log in by using PuTTY here. Okay, it can be inline or outline, anything like inline is nothing but by using console. By using console cable you can log in, or by using outline, that means wireless, using VTY kind of things also you can log in. Okay, so example, you can see, like you can see my screen. I have PuTTY application here. Where is that? Just give me one moment. Okay, so this is the PuTTY application. It is open source. Okay, all these things, even all the four tools are open source itself. You can just Google it and you can download all the tools here. Okay, so PuTTY also one of the open source tool here. So this is the GUI actually. Okay, so here you can give like it is used for inline or outline. Like if you are going to configure using console, we can use this application, and by using this you can log in into any security device. Okay, so as of now I'm not using console here. For just your reference, I'll just show you the remote login here just by using telnet. Okay, so you can give like this. So I have given. Just give me one moment. Let's check the connectivity. I have a device in my network itself, so I just wanted to check whether the device is reachable or not. Okay, 0.2 is IP address. It is reachable here. You can see this. I have sent 4 packets and received 4 also. Okay, just I have pinged here. I got reply. So that means my device is active here. So now, if my device is active, now I'm going to take access of my device. Okay, so I'm using Telnet here, the plain text communication protocol. Okay, telecommunication protocol with the port number 23. So here I have given my host IP address 192.168.0.2. Once I click on open here, directly I'm in the same network, right? My laptop and my device, we are in the same network. So I got access to my device here. Okay, so this is one of my device which is present in my network. It is asking for the VTY password I have given here, and if I enable it, then this device will take you inside the device. Okay, CSW1 it is showing here. It is nothing but core switch 1. So now I got access to my device here, so that I can see, as of now I can see all the configuration whatever I have configured in my device. You can see this. Okay, and if if I want to configure something, then I can go to some other mode here. Okay, this is global mode. So where I can change some of the settings in this mode. Okay, so different modes we have. So that depends on that totally comes under CCNA. Okay, iOS modes. We'll discuss about it once we start the CCNA program. Okay, so the conclusion overall with this, it is nothing but putty we use to log in into the network device. Okay, it can be by using console or it can be by using VTY. Okay, without physical connection. Okay, so and we have packet tracer also, Cisco packet tracer. So this is one of the simulation tool we can use. Okay, you guys can see my screen here, where it is going to provide all the networking devices here. You can see this. Okay, so I have different versions of router like 4331, 4321. Okay, a lot of different types of all the versions they have listed here. Okay, so whatever router we need, so we can place it on your workplace and you can work on it. Okay, so we can create different topologies. Okay, and we can connect them and we can configure these devices. Okay, so most of the CCNA labs we are going to perform in this packet tracer only. Okay, so because it is easy to understand and it will be easy to configure also. Okay, so different types of topologies configuration will be doing by using this packet tracer. Okay, so it has a lot of devices here, not only routers. Okay, all the network devices, like you can say this PC, laptop, computer, wireless phones. Okay, smartphones, which is used for wireless labs. Okay, and we have switches also. We have, you can see this L2 L3 switches. Okay, and we have wireless devices also, like just now we have discussed about WLC, right? Okay, 3504 we have, and we have 2504 also. These all are WLC devices. Okay, which is used to configure access points. And we have security devices also, like firewall, ASA 5506. Okay, this is one of the firewall provided by Cisco itself, adaptive security appliance. Okay, so these kind of devices also will get, like, in this packet tracer. Okay, so we don't want to install it, like we don't want to get a new device. Okay, each and everything is already inbuilt in the packet tracer. So you have to download packet tracer. You guys have to create Cisco login, then you can access all these devices virtually. Okay, so example, you guys can see this putty example I have already shown you. Okay, this is one of the packet tracer example. You guys can go through this. Okay, and we have some of the example of GNS3. This is also one of the simulation. Okay, GNS3. So here also, this is something like real time. It works like a real time environment. Okay, so you can create even CCNP kind of topologies also, big topologies also we can create in this GNS3 tool, and we can do practicals on it. Okay, and I have given you one more example also. This is from this is one of the example of EVNG. Okay, you can see this EVNG topology. So EVNG, I have already told you, like it requires more RAM, CPU, storage, all these kind of things. So we cannot install it on your hosts on your laptop. So it's better if you guys use it in a server kind of things. Okay, so this is totally about real-time environment it will provide you, where your physical PC, your physical laptop also can communicate with these virtual devices which is present in EVNG. Okay, not only in EVGNG, it is possible in GNS3 also. So all your physical devices which are present in your LAN network, so these devices also they can communicate with these virtual devices. Okay, so for that you have some of the basic settings we have. So all these things we are going to learn in CCNA. Okay, so moreover, the main the main thing I just wanted to highlight, that is CCNA is nothing but it is like entry point of all the Cisco certifications, where you are going to learn about different routing, switching, and different types of services, and something about troubleshooting also. Okay, we will include in this in the same CCNA as well. Okay, so I think all of you guys clear with this. Okay, if you guys have any doubts, you guys can please raise your hand or you can unmute yourself and you can ask me. Okay.
Hey, hi, sir. Good afternoon.
Yes.
My name is Harsha. I have a
Yeah.
question. Is it mandatory
Yes.
to complete degree to do this CCNA? So,
No need.
because currently I'm working as a technical support engineer. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So I have doubt that so degree is necessary.
No need of degrees for CCNA. Okay, so this is
Okay.
totally IT domain, right? So you don't want any degrees for this. It is totally about technical.
Okay.
But maybe in case of
Mhm.
when you are going to jobs kind of things, maybe there it is required.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Okay? Yeah.
So, like, is there anyone who have doubts to get clarified?
Okay. So feel free to ask, guys. You whatever doubts you have regarding to this CCNA, CCNP, or CCIE as well. I'm here to clarify all the doubts. Okay. Oh,
So, Saib sir, I think we can end up with this, or if you have anything to add, you can.
no, that's it from my side. Okay, good to go. And
Yeah, okay.
yeah, thank you, all of you guys. Thanks for joining. Yeah, yeah, it's up to you, madam. You can go ahead.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
So yeah, hi everyone. Hope you all enjoyed this session with our trainer. So I would like to thank each one of you on behalf of our GIT Academy for attending this webinar and making it a successful one. So before we end up this session, I have an announcement for the attenders of webinars that we are planning to start a new CCNA batch from 6th of March, that is from coming Monday. And we have planned to have weekdays and weekend batches. So if it's going to be weekdays, we have planned two batches, wherein batch one is in the morning, which is from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m., and batch two is in the evening, which is from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Weekday batches, it's like from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturdays and Sundays. So, interested candidates can pick up your comfortable batch slots. And finally, I'm here to announce you the exciting offer that we have now. So, along with CCNA, we are going to offer you the Networking Plus, which is the N Plus. So usually N plus and CCNA, we used to charge 20,000, which is our training fees. And now for the attenders of webinar, we are offering it at 5,000 rupees, which is a combination of networking plus and CCNA. So it's just 5,000, the training fees. So interested candidates can register yourself here. So I'll be sharing the registration link in the chat box now. So you can go register yourself and make the payment. So eventually we can start the batch from 6th of March, that is from Monday. Also, I'll be sharing a feedback link with you here. So you can share your feedbacks about the seminar, which would be helpful for us as well. So hopefully I'm waiting to get more registrations from your side. If you have any queries, you can also reach us through WhatsApp. I think all of you are active in the group. If not, you can also call us anytime. We are ready to clarify your doubts. So, once again, thank you all for attending this webinar. And I want to tell you that don't miss this opportunity. Make the best use of it. Register, get trained, and get certified. So, thank you all once again. Thank you.